Guys, today we're taking a look at Kovachi, the light puppeteer. I can't get over her name, Kovachi. It sounds like a European coffee brand. Like, oh yes, I'd like to get some Kovachi dark roast. Anyway, she is for all intents and purposes like an LD5 version of Bastet or Megan or Fire String Master or things like that. She does attack power buff and she does attack gauge boost. She also does a cleanse, so really she's kind of more like the Wind Bear Man and the Dark Bear Man, because I mean that's the closest thing. They cleanse, they attack power buff. She cleanses, she attack power buffs, but she also attack gauge boost with here. So this is the, I mean she's a cleave unit, right? So we got the leader skill, 33%. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of her today because, well, that's the point of the video. Never mind. Forget I said anything about that. This one is the same as the water one. It's kind of like Ganymede-ish. It increases the attack gauge, it decreases the cooldown, not completely, just a little bit. And then we have the Horse Rider Puppet, which is like the Oracles, which just increase your attack gauge, not as much as they do, but let's see what she's capable of. We're just going to see, like, Lucian all day. We're going to see Lucian. We're going to see Kaki. So in typical Summoners War fashion, how generous they are with the LD5s, those amazing LD rates. There's only one person actually playing RTA that has gotten this unit, Kovachi. Actually, that's a strange team. I was not expecting them to... I mean, you would expect Kovachi with Dominic, right? But... And I think they weren't actually planning on using this team. I think they just... I mean, that's a lot of RTAs. They're not necessarily planning on using this specific team. Like, unless you're cleaving or control, you know, you're just playing in response to, and bye-bye. You're just playing in response to your opponent's opening picks with whatever, whatever solid turn 2 bruisers you have, or supports, or whatever. So, still not out. It's just, you wouldn't really think that Kovachi would be used with... like the Fire Lich. Like, it's not really, like, you think that it's going to be used, maybe we'll see it more in a cleave sense, but you would think that that was going to be like, oh, Kovachi, Lucian, Kaki, maybe Leia. So this player is just picking Kovachi regardless. Maybe they just want to use it, maybe they, because I mean we're seeing it again, we're seeing it also with basically the same units. So I think they just feel like using, they got a brand new LD5 and they just feel like using it. So I suppose, let's see. This is just gonna be an Antares spotlight. I feel it every time we see either Antares or Dominic in any video. It's an Antares spotlight or it's a Dominic spotlight. Those are always the units that wind up shining. Alright, the Kovachi is going to move before the Lulu though. And goodbye. Wait a second. They're gonna need to do a lot of damage to take this, doesn't take it out. Doesn't take it out. I was going to say they're going to need to do a lot of damage to take out the Onimusha, was what I was thinking. Yeah, there's some damage there. They have the attack powered Kinky is going to do pretty decent, but... And they cut, and that's one down. As long as they can survive. It's just a turn, it's just a crazy turn cycling combo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they can Kinky this. Maybe. We'll see if Kinky's on Violence. I didn't notice if it was on Violence or Despair. I was not 100%. I was too busy talking and I was not busy enough paying attention. Story of my life. Yeah. So it appears my initial assessment was off because I thought that they were just picking Kovachi as a counter pick for a reason and not intentionally picking it in that specific team. They're just keep picking it in this specific team. So that's just the way they want to play. That's just the way they want to play. That's not... Is this really going to do enough damage? Because I know Kinky is really not... Yeah. I was like, this is just going to be a long game. This is going to be a long game, and Kinky and Antares really need to put extra work in. Because they have 2 sources of immunity on that side. So they have to find... First off, find an opening. Did some damage. Antares needs to proc, though. And then, as soon as Antares procs, Ragdoll's passive is going to kick in. So... Yeah, the Antares is doing a decent amount of damage on that Roid. So, really, the key, the strategy here is Antares plus additional damage with skill 1 is doing pretty significant damage. So, oh, that's a squish Antares. That's why. I mean, we kind of figured that. So, almost. Yeah, the Antares, especially against the Fran, he's going to do a lot of damage to Fran. Because she's going to be built squishier than he is. But if they can take that Antares down, can they take... Okay. Lulu's going to get a turn now. And she's going to heal him up. I was going to say, they could have actually taken the Antares down now. Or down then. But... one violent proc in another direction, and this would be a different story. Right? Because the Antares is so close. He's so close. Oh, he's so close so often. It could have gone the other way, though. The team on the right is the team you would expect to see Kovachi with. I feel like a lot of people are going to be bummed at a lot of the Kovachi owners. Right, a lot of the Kovachi owners. Yeah, you show me the LD rates. Show me the probability of getting a specific Nat 5, even with the banner. A lot of the Kovachi owners. There's like two people. But the team on the right-hand side, that's what you expect to see Kovachi with. You don't expect to see Kovachi with, like, Antares and Lulu. If I don't see an Elwyn come out on the left-hand side, I'm going to be very disappointed. Because this is one of the few people that really appreciates the true power of... Elwyn is the Water Elven Ranger, by the way. So this is one of the few people that really appreciates Elwyn. He was using it a couple special... I don't remember. It wasn't the last one, right? The one before it. Because the last one, I think, was... Man, I can't even remember what the last special league was. Was it the ban? I think it was the ban. It was one of them. I think it was the ban. Yeah, Antares is especially nasty against a team like that he's using. Lulu Antares is pretty toxic. As someone that likes to run that comp, like the fast, aggressive control comp, Lulu Antares is kind of toxic. They're both nasty. Leo, Vertiheel, Josephine. Those things are not too fun to go up against. Who else? Maybe I shouldn't tell everyone who else. They're like, oh yeah, we'll wait till we queue against you, and we'll pick all the units you're saying right now. Thanks. Yeah, we're gonna have to see a follow-up Kovachi video, because we're really not seeing her where she is supposed to be used. Where she really shines is, I feel like most people... most of you that are watching that have this unit, so like 2 people... Maybe two people. If you're one of those 2 people, shout out to you. But we're really not seeing her in the way that I think most people would want to use her as a turn 1 opener with some damage dealers. Because we're seeing her as a turn 2. I mean, she does have a cleanse. So, just like the Dark Bear Man. Just saying, if you want a budget Kovachi to be... Well, if you want a budget Kovachi, Riley. But I kind of wonder... Riley's not really like a budget version of anything. Riley's just kind of... Would you rather... If you were using Kovachi... Or if you were using a turn 2 Bruiser team like this... With like Antares... And with Kinky... Would you rather have Kovachi... For that attack power... not attack power... But they both do attack power boost... attack power buffs. But would you rather have the attack gauge boost... with Kovachi and the decreased cooldowns, or would you rather have Riley, who has the heal? I feel they're in a bad spot right now. Well, they only have 1 defense break on their opponent's side, so. But I feel like I might, if I was this player on our side, the Kovachi player, the one that we've been looking at, I feel like I'd be using Riley. Riley's so strong. Like, Riley over an LD5. But honestly, Riley's she's kind of an LD5 in her. She's so strong. She is such a strong unit. Do they take Susano down? They do not take Susano down. They get an additional turn, though, and that takes Susano down. And I feel like right now they are in... I mean, it's all RNG. RNG is... But it's so hard to take Kinky down sometimes. So... If you got Kinky and you got a, I don't know, RG? RNG is RNG. But yeah, we're gonna have to see a follow-up Kovachi video, because I feel like we're not really seeing her the way the way she is truly intended to be used. Although I do think a cool build for Kovachi could be double Nemesis Will, if you're trying to, like if your opponent is trying to outspeed, strip you, Nemesis procs, she gets the cleanse, attack power boost, and attack age boost. And that could be a nice little counter cleave. Then you come in, you blast them with your whatever crazy nonsense. You just blast them with whatever crazy nonsense. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I wish we could have done this on, like, ourselves on someone's account, but no one has the unit. It's a brand new LD5. Of course, no one has a unit. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always in the next one.